And I hope for my colleagues, as well as all of those who participated, professionally gratifying, because it was done extremely well with the help of this team. So I really want to thank all who participated in getting us to today, because it's a exciting time. So I am proud and profoundly grateful that the process outcome has brought us to this very special moment today. And so with that, Christina, would you please do us the honor of introducing our new ASU softball head coach?
Thank you, Ray. I couldn't be more excited to welcome and introduce Megan Bartlett. First, I would like to also thank our search committee and consultants. Definitely a thorough search attracted a strong competitive candidate pool that led us to a great fit. I'd also like to give a sincere thanks to our softball team for their input and patience with us over the last couple of weeks while we searched the country for our new coach. Now I'm super excited to introduce Megan as our Arizona State University new head softball coach, and to give a special welcome to Mike and their two daughters, Vivian and Marin, who are our newest members of the Sun Devil family. Megan achieves excellence in everything she does. As a player at Notre Dame, she captained the team. She was a two-time All-American and Big East Player of the Year. She went on to play professionally and earned an MBA and Juris Doctorate while starting her coaching career. In 2015, she became the head coach at Ball State, where she led the program to a 141-108 record that included 3 consecutive 30-win seasons. Coach Bartlett was lured away to the University of Texas, where she played an instrumental role in the Longhorns' run for the 2022 National Championship. Her enthusiastic hunger to take the Sun Devils back to the College World Series is truly inspiring. Megan is a builder of culture, a builder of relationships. Her holistic student-athlete centered approach to coaching and development on and off the field is a great fit for Sun Devil athletics. With no further ado, it is my honor to introduce Arizona State University's newest head softball coach, Megan Bartlett.
Yeah, thank you all so much. So grateful to be a part of the Sun Devil family, for sure. It's incredible. Should I be saying more than that?
No, we can open it up to questions if you're ready.
You can say as much or as little as you like.
Yeah, no, I'm over the moon. I think this is a tremendous fit, and so grateful to really the whole senior executive team that I know was missing vacation time and time away from their families, and the little bit of downtime y'all get here. You all were exemplary. So Ray and Christina, Ken, of course, Sandy. I got to come to campus and meet the wonderful Linda Volstead. So the whole experience, start to finish, I think the first time, I got to speak to everyone was pretty amazing. It's a family environment. It's a place that understands culture and why it's important and how to build it. And people are everything in the experience. I got to meet the student athletes last night, and they are definitely my people. That is a smart, strong, independent, well-spoken group of women who really care for one another. And I'm thrilled, and I just can't wait to get started.
Thank you, Megan. We'll start off our questions with Mark McClune.
Hey, Megan, welcome to Arizona. Thanks for the time today. Hey, just outside looking in, what were your thoughts of this program? And now that you're inside this program, what's it mean to you to be a Sun Devil?
Yeah, I mean, this place has got all the wonderful historic championships and winning, and there's so much about this program that there is to be proud of, and my goodness, the future is so bright. Wonderful administration, great resources, an amazing university. The place is absolutely gorgeous. They've really done some incredible things on the academic side in the last 10 to 20 years at Arizona State here in Tempe, and it's really one of the best jobs in college softball, an incredible place to raise a family. So I sincerely say that I don't know that I could have drawn up a better place to become a head coach again.
Next question to Michael.
Yeah, congratulations, Megan, obviously on getting the job. And with how your season wrapped up, and obviously softball season being, well, a teeny bit further away, but within obviously the transfer portal, how big was it for you to get in here early and get this job? And like you said, meet with the team and just get things started with making it your program.
Well, incredibly important. I kind of really dislike the transfer portal right in this moment. But yeah, I think of course, at this point, time is of the essence. This is very much the reality of college athletics these days, right? Anytime that you come into a place that's had an outstanding year and has incredible athletes in the program, the transfer portal has created free agency. So I got the, wonderful upgrade of not only being a head coach, but becoming a GM all in about 4 hours yesterday. And I had said to Christina, I don't think I've ever talked for that long, in a row. I think I started on the phone at 2 p.m. and ended around midnight last night, my time, and just tried to get to as many, really the families and the kids as I could. We got to meet, a bunch of them on Zoom. And then of course, have just been trying to work my way to spend a little bit of time and just create some of that connection with each of them individually. But yeah, I am fully aware, right, that we're going to try and get the kids back out of the portal. We want them to be Sun Devils. I think for all the reasons that they chose ASU to begin with and had an incredible experience here, we're going to continue to build upon that. So yes, time is of the essence. It's been a busy day. It's going to continue to be I'm sure a busy couple weeks, but I'm up to the challenge and excited about it.
Next question to Connor.
Hi, Connor McGill, Inferno Intel. A big welcome to Megan. I know it's kind of early, but what are some of your expectations within the off season and kind of what you look to get done within these next couple of weeks?
Yeah. Well, of course, the first things first, I have to have a very, well-rounded team to coach. We need people to pitch the ball and catch it and hit it and all the things. So we're going to quickly assess, hopefully in the next week and a half, we'll have a really strong idea of who's in and who's coming back to the program and who wants to be a Sun Devil, and who's going to move on. And from there, we're going to spend a lot of time in the transfer portal. And yeah, we just have to make sure we can put the best team out there to compete for championships that we can this spring, and we will. The kids that are returning to the program are super excited about it. They're loyal to ASU. They love the program. And those players are by far going to be our best ambassadors, right, for what we have going on here, which I do think recruits and families are going to be very attracted to. So I'm a pretty type A personality, and I would love for all those things to wrap up in a shiny bow quickly. But that's just not the reality in college athletics right now. So we're going to roll with it. Of course, we know people all over the country, and there's still going to be, I'm sure, a ton of movement to come. So roster management, right? That's going to be the name of the game for the next couple months.
Next question to Eric.
Megan, congratulations getting the job. I'm curious.
Thank you.
I'm curious if your interaction with Coach White, obviously, what was his reaction to this? Are you going to pick his brain as far as somebody who's, advice from a Pac-12 standpoint?
Of course. Well, I spoke to him this morning, actually. So yes, Coach White has been absolutely incredible through this whole process. I got the loveliest note from he and his wife, Miss Lisa, this morning, that it's so bittersweet and we love you and we're going to miss Mike and the girls and everybody so much, but we're so thrilled for your family. So he has been an incredible mentor. He's been nothing short of supportive, and has tried to, help me walk through this whole process. And he's one of probably the few people in the world who can completely appreciate what the past 24 hours has been like. But yeah, I think Coach has taught me so much, right, about what it means to compete for a national title, the talent level that takes, but really the amount of mental preparation that takes. Really learned how to have a very well-balanced roster that can attack any opponent you're about to see. I spend a lot of time, what I did with Texas was helping Coach get prepared for game day, and creating a really solid plan of attack for opposing hitters and things like that. So C-Dub has trained me well. Yeah, I'm thrilled to be in the pack, and I know I'm moving west a little bit geographically, but feel really well prepared to do that.
Michael?
Yeah, coach, and to kind of piggyback off that, I mean, when you get into a sport, obviously you played it, you were a head coach, you were an assistant, but in being a head coach, it's got to be, the right fit for you. So what made, ASU the right fit for you and you the right fit for ASU in your eyes?
First and foremost, their belief that nothing gets done without incredible people around you. The really sincere sense of family. I think Arizona State has got this unique element of they have a senior executive floor that I think, depending on the pairing, have worked together anywhere from 11 years to 30 plus years. That's family. That's a really, really special thing. And there was continuity in every single person that I continue to speak to in the process. And they believe in relationships and people and family. And I was amazed that's sometimes and it's such an intangible thing. It's hard to really articulate well and put your finger on and know when you're kind of seeing those same things in another person. And I just felt that over and over and over again with everybody I interacted with. And I believe in that wholeheartedly. And I believe in that model. And I think it creates a really special environment for student athletes to spend these really formative years in, right? They're becoming young adults and figuring themselves out. But when they're surrounded by people that really, really care about them as humans and are excited about their success on a softball field, but we're people that are going to show up to their weddings, right, later in life. And they come back and they're the most incredible alumnus of the program because they had such an incredible experience. That's what makes this job worth doing. And I felt like I found that with the administration here at ASU.
Any other last questions? Eric?
Yeah, I'm curious, Coach, about your style. You mentioned the style of play, perhaps. Just kind of give us an idea of the style of play we could see at Arizona State. And I know you're going to be working on your staff, but your staff will be an influence, I'm sure, the type of style you want to on your team.
Of course. So offensive productivity is, kind of how I made my way in the world. So I love the way this team swings the bat. They swing with authority. They're unapologetic about it. They do damage at the plate. Those things are a wonderful fit. Highly, highly productive offense here. We're going to just have the best athletes we can. I think you start to come up with something special when you have kids that can swing the bat that hard, but they're also amazing athletes. They can steal bases. They can defend. We have to make the pitching in the pack is excellent. And it just is. So we're going to have to make sure that we've got great adjustability at the plate still, right? We can handle the rise ball, handle the drop ball, ride time, off speed. So really, we just keep on with the thread. I think I worked really closely with Coach Singleton. He's a great hitting coach at Texas. And we spent a lot of time making sure we had hitters that could match up with any pitcher in the country. So I learned a ton at Texas and just ready to really expound on what this team already does well. I'm not going to come in here and change things. There's no need for that. This is a great program with outstanding athletes in it. They're great hitters. So we are going to continue on.
Michael?
Yeah, and Coach, you kind of said it there. Obviously, the pitching in the Pac-12, but I know when coaches are when you're coaching a team, you're in a conference, you're going to pump up your conference. But just your thoughts of coming into the Pac-12, and I mean, how from when you were on the outside looking in, how tough of a conference did you view it as? And now that you're in it, how do you see it?
Oh, it's an outstanding conference. The World Series a few weeks ago will tell you that. We got to play UCLA in Arizona. We did match up with Oregon State, but I mean, it's one of the most well-respected conferences in the country, and it has stood the test of time, and it will continue to do so, right? Some of the best players to ever play the game come off the West Coast. So yeah, I have an absolute ton of respect for the Pac-12 conference and what the coaches, what the coaches have done here. So yeah, it's going to be tough. We're taking it very seriously, and we will be up to the challenge.
Any final questions for Coach? Okay. Thank you everyone for joining us and welcoming Coach Bartlett to Sun Devil Athletics in Arizona State. And we'll see you for fall ball.
Welcome, Coach.
Have a good
Thanks,
day,
Carl.
everyone.
Nice job. See you, Trish.
Thanks.
Bye.
See you
Thanks.
guys. See you, Megan.